Well, morning of day 3. It's quite cold last night. It's 7 o'clock in the morning now. The boys are just packing up behind me. If you can see them. I think it's another 100-kilometre day today, and straight into the 1st June, which is very rutted, which is just behind me. So there's the 1st June. Doesn't look like much on here, I'm sure, but it gets quite steep and rutted at the top. There's the boys just packing up. So I believe that today is probably one of the harder days, the steeper June days, because it sort of goes steep in the middle. So we're on day 3, and then it gets a little bit easier as we get towards Big Red, which is obviously the biggest one. But that's apparently what it is on the Madigan line. So another great night. It was cold last night. Whoa, it was definitely cold last night and cold this morning. You know, it's probably low single digits now. 5 degrees, 4 degrees, something like that. So hopefully we have another successful day. There was a few guys that came off yesterday, but no one got hurt. So finish packing up and let's get on the road. Just getting ready. Last couple of things to be packed. Be interesting to see where the sun is on the next few dunes. That was really difficult yesterday, and they were only tiny dunes. But last night through camp we had some wild cats for a start, but we had camels, or a camel. So I think that's one of the camel tracks. Yeah, here. So we had camel tracks. Camel come through camp last night that no one heard, which is kind of cool. So, like I say, today we're straight into it. A few of the boys are a little bit anxious, I think, but should all be all good. See how we go. Well, if no one else is going, I'll go. 1st June of the day. Oh, that fucking sun. I'm happy to come one of the first ones off, because the track gets less chewed up. I mean, it's hard enough as it is with the sun. But people want to overtake me, they can. But everyone's sort of realising, at times they were going too fast. I tend to take the crest of the dune really slow, because you never know what it's going to do. My reaction times aren't what they were 20 years ago. So we just got to keep that sun over to the side. But no resting so far. It's just so rough. And straight into the sun. Tell you what, my backside's pretty sore with all the sitting down that I was doing yesterday, because you still get hammered with the little bumps. Oh, look at that. One of the odd things is you can't turn your GoPro on and off because you've got to pay full attention and both hands on the bars most of the time. So we've only gone 12 kilometres and it's been pretty brutal. Just no chance to turn the GoPro on and off. Very few places to sit down. There's a couple of dunes that I've just been over, I reckon might catch people out. This one looks a bit similar. Didn't quite have enough power, so I sold it, but stayed on. So they're definitely getting more rutted and deeper, softer sand, so, you know, right off the bat today. The challenge today will be finding places to rest. And you just never know what's over the top of the dunes. I mean, that was a nice smooth one, but then there's other ones that have got like whoops in them and turn sharply left and right. But yeah, awesome fun. It really is bucket list stuff. That's Budder, our lead rider. Used to ride professional motocross in the States, and then he was Mick Doohan's mechanic for 7 years. So, great guy to have around. Obviously I'm not even going to try and keep up with him.
Adrian's styling it up. He's the fastest rider here on the trip. Jesus. Kept with him for a little while. That's Scotty. Jordan, that's Daryl's son. He's just qualified as a pilot, looking for work. This is Daryl, the guy that makes the robots. This is Ashley, the carpenter. This is his second trip. He just came across, did the Fink trip, and straight back onto this trip. I think that's Michael, the other guy that makes the robots. This is Wayne, owns the formal wear company. Hey! We're at the junction to the football field, 5k's down there, football field. Not quite sure what that is, whether it's just a flat piece of dirt or whether, knowing the Australian outback, somebody's actually put a set of goalposts there. But just beautiful out here. So what's a football field does?
That's his old original route.
Right.
Where he went through. Compared to this tracking, it was about 5k off and then rejoined.
Okay.
The play there on that
So this is Blakey, doing a great job, just taking it easy, riding within himself. That's exactly what you should do. So So I've just got Daryl behind me now, that's all. So I'll just whiz past Blakey in a minute. Don't want to scare him, spook him. That's 40 k's done. So we're just going to do another 20 k's before lunch, which will be 60 k's for the day. One of the great things about the tour is because we're so far ahead of the truck, we're having a rest every 20 k's. So even though it can be really hard, you're resting every 20 k's. Like on the Cape trip, you know, it might have been every 40 or 50 k's. It is hard work though. Now just that forearm strength goes real quick getting arm pump, especially in the throttle hands, the right hand. So this is camp number 13 on the Madigan line. After lunch, I think we're going to do a 20 kilometre in this stretch, and then a 10. And I think that's it for the day. We're aiming to end up somewhere near or on the Hay River. So the Madigan line basically hits the Hay River, and then you have to do a dog leg, hang a right for 18 kilometres, and then left to back on the Madigan line. So another 30 should be okay, especially if the dunes are getting slightly shallower. think it's only 90 k's today, but another great day.
So that's the end of day 3. Another great day, no more offs. So that's 3 from 3 in this wonderful place. The second section today was really challenging, and if it had carried on like that it would have been hard, but we've done about 90 k's today, and should have another nice meal tonight and a few more beers. And tomorrow we do 18 k's down the Hay River, back onto the Madigan line, and the dunes sort of get straighter from here on in, so we've done the hard stuff. So but yeah, another great day.